Initiating emergency jump.
Testing. Hello. 1, 2. Looks like we're getting good recording. This is Engineer Vaal. Let's call this Engineer's Log Day. What should we call it? Soul 1. I'm alone. I'm the sole survivor of my ship here. It appears that we were crash landed. You can call it landed. My internal suit system seemed to be operating. HUD's working. My external camera drone is also operating. So I'm trying to record all of this for posterity. But it looks like we ran aground. I don't know what was going on. I don't know what happened. I was in my med bay, undergoing some last minute kind of repairs and dry dock, and then I woke up in the middle of space, floating, spinning violently. I realized that the ship was very close. Woke up, suit was okay, got out and used my thrusters to come back over here to the ship and find that it has received heavy damage running into this asteroid. Most of the crew was in the front section, the command and habitation modules, and it died. The frontal computer logs and computer cores are all gone. All the navigation data, log, why we left, what happened to us, gone. But there are some good things. We've got a gyroscope, a large cargo container, a working assembler, part of an assembler, a working refinery, a couple working solar panels, so some thrusters. We can harvest the ship. We've got enough resources to establish ourselves. We just need raw materials. We need uranium, we need power, and we need ice. We need to be able to convert that into oxygen and hydrogen for our thrusters. We've got a working oxygen generator, an oxygen tank, so we should be okay, but we need to be quick about it, harvesting what we've got left, and doing something about it. This right nacelle here, starboard nacelle, seems to have received only minor damage, so we may be able to retrofit this as a life raft to find a new asteroid nearby. We seem to have run into an asteroid field, a thin, small asteroid field. I've already done some reconnaissance, and this one is very bare. We've got some ice, we've got some iron, but we don't have any uranium. The port nacelle is heavily damaged. However, we do have the 3 main reactors still intact, with very little fuel. We've got some work to do. That's for sure. Alright everyone, I've got a problem. First of all, my main problem. I need a hydrogen bottle, or I'm going to run out of fuel. Unfortunately, hydrogen bottles take silver, and I'm going to have to find some silver. In here, in the refinery, there was already iron and nickel, so I've got enough of that, but I need something that makes silver. So, in our large cargo container, we do have some items. We need to see what we can disassemble to get 3 point something ingots of silver. We need to put some things in the inventory, so let's take a look. What's got silver in it that we can use? Gravity generator components, medical components. Looking for silver. Reactor components have silver. Oh, it's going to be reactor, isn't it? Reactor, medical, and gravity. Let's look in our large cargo container. Gold, platinum. We got some medical there. Detector. Yeah, I don't want to take reactor components, so it's going to have to be medical components. Move that to the assembler. Assembler, there we go, in the assembler. Now we can go back over to the control panel for our working assembler. Turn it on, and now you can see in the assembler's inventory we've got medical components. I'm going to disassemble those. So that should give me enough silver ingots. I have 13 available now, so there we go. So now we go back to assembling. Now I can assemble a hydrogen bottle. Excellent. Alright, let's go back to inventories and remove hydrogen bottle nice and full. Boom, there we go. By putting in the oxygen generator. Automatically, since they're conveyor connected, put it in there. But as you can see, we're lower on ice. So when you go grab some ice, let's go ahead and move all the uranium, or take the uranium out of these other reactors. I'll have to go take it out of reactor 2. We only have the one reactor we want running. And then I'm going to go back. Assembler, let's turn the assembler back off now. I don't want it to take more power. Gyroscopes are off. We have 2 gyroscopes. Excellent. Excellent. I've turned off all the thrusters. The refinery's off. The cargo containers are on. Okay. Let's put our helmet back on. And we're going to get to work. Well, I've completed harvesting the port nacelle, except for this solar panel. And there we go. Alright. All the thrusters, everything of value except all the steel I've obtained. Now, I'm going to start the process of taking out the things from the middle section and moving them over into our rescue boat, our life raft over here on the right hand side, starboard nacelle. But I have to be careful because all of my items are currently in this small cargo container and a few in the large cargo container. So I need to establish a new cargo setup over there, transfer things. I do have 2 gyroscopes here, so we'll go ahead and move one of them into there. We'll build up a control module or a cockpit so we can fly it. Make sure we have thrusters in all directions, and we'll get moving. gonna get working on that, and I'll be back here in a little bit. Alright. I think I'm done. I think I'm ready. That asteroid behind me, in the drone's field of view, looks to be the closest one. There's some slightly nearer, farther away, some hollow ones. So I think I'm going to go towards that one. Be closest to the wreckage, in case I want to come back and harvest more steel plates from it. But I've got thrusters on all sides. I've separated all the ship except for this connection right here. I added on one extra solar panel that I harvested from the other side. Got our extra cargo connections. And I've harvested everything of value from the rest of the wreckage. There's a few lights inside, but that's okay. Besides, there's just a huge amount of steel now. Hopefully this is not a problem. Let's go ahead and disconnect this section to make sure it doesn't connect to the ship. I don't know if that corner connection will be a problem. There we go. So, let's do this. We'll go in, power it up, and then we'll disconnect her and fly her free. I'm about to sever the connection. There we go. The Hulk should now be powerless. All the lights gone off to verify that. Now if I want, I can of course go and recover these. But she's staying steady with her thrusters. Alright, let's go ahead and pilot her out.